Hello, I'm your Judge John Hodgman. There's Bailiff Jesse Thorn.
That's me.
We're in our civilian clothes today because we're eating. It's the battle of the brands. Which is better, Lay's or Utz? Dunkin' or Starbucks? 7-Up or 7 Down? We're about to find out. Let's put our blindfolds on. Let's go. Am I looking at my camera? Okay, great. We got our blindfolds on. The blindfolds courtesy the wardrobe of our social media manager, Natty Lopez. And I'm ready to go. How about you, Jesse?
Let's do this.
Jennifer Marmer, what's our first taste test?
You've got Oreo versus Trader Joe JoJo's.
There are different sweet treats here.
I found one.
I found a cookie, and I found another cookie. And by the way, I got my blindfold on. I can already tell which is which. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've got magic fingers. Left-hand cookie coming in. You know what I've discovered?
What's that?
I like cookies.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. Left or right, Jesse?
Right-hand cookie is the clear winner.
Well,
All cookies is good, but right-hand cookie is good cooking.
I agree. Right hand wins. Where's my gavel? Got it. Right hand wins. That was the Oreo. Sorry, JoJo's.
Yeah, sorry, JoJo's.
All right, Jennifer Marmer, what's next?
Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces versus M&M Peanut Butter.
Did you say Reese's Pieces?
That's a
Paul
throwback.
F. Tompkins style?
Exactly.
We're recording this on Paul F. Tompkins' birthday. Did you know that? Happy birthday, Paul. This one's for you.
Happy birthday.
I'm holding the things in my hands correctly?
Yes.
This isn't like a marble that you're choking me with? Okay. Wow.
Both is wonderful. Both treats is tremendous. I don't eat chocolate, so it's a real thrill ride for me to get some chocolate in my mouth.
Just a candy shell.
I'm left hand all the way.
Let me tell you something, Jesse Thorn.
Yep.
I strongly disagree.
Wow.
I like the right-hand one because that, I betcha $1, is a Reese's Piece. Am I correct or incorrect?
You're correct.
What's next, Jennifer Marmer?
Utz versus Lay's.
Now, these are 2 potato chips that I have in my hands, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And one of them is Utz and one of them is Lay's, and both of them are just plain salted potato chips, not flavors, right?
Correct.
You're not sneaking a crab chip in on here?
If only.
All right, here we go. Well, weirdly, that one tasted like a Trader Joe's Rocket Cheddar.
This one's hard for me.
I think I know which is which. The question is, which do I like more?
I'm struggling with identifying the difference. I usually prefer a heavy potato chip to a light one.
Like
These
an
are
Utz Kettle Classic, for example.
these are both relatively light chips,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go with a marginal preference for right-hand chip. It was a tough choice for me.
I must pass judgment. And Jesse Thorne, I'm with you. My potato chip mouth says right-hand side is better. I think that the left-hand side is a little lighter and a little greasier. And that is why I'm going to guess that the left-hand side is Lay's.
That was my guess too.
Right? What's the answer, Jennifer Marmer? Oh, wow. Wow. What an upset. You're saying that this right-hand side is a Lay potato chip?
That is what I'm saying.
And my beloved Utz came up short?
I'm so sorry, but yes.
Oh, now I feel it. It tastes like a gas station in Maine.
That little Utz girl is so disappointed in you, John.
Well, I'll say this. Lay's plain salted potato chips, they're iconic for a reason. I'm sorry you failed here, Utz. Thank you. But Lay's, if you want to sponsor the podcast, get at us.
Granny Goose, hit me on Bumble.
Jennifer Marmer, is this my camera?
No. Yes.
Okay, then. What's next?
Twizzlers versus Red Vines.
I'm excited about this one.
I mean, I know people love them.
There's the difference is conspicuous.
It's not like I know what a red vine feels like, so this is going to go on pure taste. Oh, God. I feel like I'm chewing on the Naugahyde seat of a 1970s car.
I'm loving this. I'm at the summer camp commissary at St. Dorothy's Rest.
The right-hand one, to me, has a really plasticky aftertaste. Let me try the left-hand one. Whoa! This is a whole different experience. First of all, it's much more tender. I mean, this is a much better mouthfeel. It doesn't have a flat bottom.
That's why it's so good for biting the ends off of and drinking your Capri Sun with.
And the flavor here, first of all, no Naugahyde. Second of all, no plasticky aftertaste. If anything, I'm getting a redolence of Dr. Pepper in here. I'm team left-hand plate all the way. Where are you, Jesse?
Well, I'm very, very clear. Right-hand plate is Twizzlers. Left-hand plate is Red Vines. And they each have a very different role in my life.
Explain.
I buy Twizzlers and I eat them on airplanes. It's the only place I eat Twizzlers.
Okay.
And their waxy plasticiness means that I can eat them indefinitely. I don't know why it means that, but they just go down smoothly like I'm gobbling glizzies.
How about that?
The left side is Red Vines. That's a West Coast classic. I'm a Californian.
Yeah, I've heard.
That's Red Vine country for sure. Those remind me of places where there is a giant barrel of red vines, which are the best places because you can eat as many of the red vines as you want. Mm-hmm. Neither of these is a particularly great candy, to be honest. But I have great affection for both. In this case, I'm going to go Red Vines. I'm going to keep it Cali.
Well, as a non-candy eater, there is a vast difference between these two products, and I vastly preferred what I presume is true, that the left-hand side are the Red Vines. Am I correct?
Yes.
Red Vines over Twizzlers all day long. Jennifer Marmer, is this my camera?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, we have 2 new plates, and I believe, well, that's a gavel. 2 new plates. Oh, wait a minute. I'm feeling a wrapper and a bun. And then there's some beverages here too. What are we looking at here? Or what am I not looking at specifically?
You've got 2 chicken sandwiches, Popeyes versus KFC.
Oh.
And 2 drinks, Sprite versus 7-Up.
Are they absolutely stone cold?
You bet.
Thank you. That's my preference.
I got left sandwich.
Lefty? All right, here we go, Lefty.
That's okay. That's pretty edible. I'm not a big fast food guy, but I didn't mind eating that. Right sandwich is much less substantial and had a more sort of generic feeling bun and feeling in general in my hand. But I took a bite. It's a lot crunchier and significantly more flavorful.
There was a lot of power of suggestion going on there, Jesse, as you described it as I was shoving this thing into my mouth. Let me try to get back to neutral. A time when I didn't have your opinion in my head, but I think your opinion's correct.
Right-hand sandwich, I got a lot of pickle in my second bite.
It's like everything you say becomes my future. I just had a lot of pickle.
The meat chunk, my left-hand chunk was a larger chunk. Goodness knows what they did to those chickens.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say that even though it was a less substantial sandwich, I think the little bit of extra flavor, a little bit of extra pickle, and a little bit of extra crunch on the right-hand sandwich is going to be my choice.
Yeah, I don't like chunky chicken. And on the left hand, that was a big chunk of chick. Whereas this, the deep fried chicken, is a little bit thinner, a little bit daintier. And you know how I love dainty. I love to be dainty. So I'm taking another bite of this one, and that'll be my final decision. Right-hand side, we both agree, correct?
Right-hand side.
Right-hand side, we judge is better. Which is which?
You prefer Popeyes.
We're regular Elliott Kalins.
Of course we do, because we're dainty.
Yeah. Look how...
Yeah, good job, Popeyes. There's a reason that your sandwich turned into a meme or whatever. Time to move on to our beverage course, Jennifer Marmer.
Yes. Sprite and 7-Up.
Sprite and 7-Up. Okay.
I'm trying to taste for Lyman.
Yeah.
Am I getting Uncola or Lyman?
Which one of these reminds me of the laughter of actor Jeffrey Holder, 7-Up spokesperson for decades? Ha ha ha. Never had it, never will. That's so sweet it made my glasses droop.
Yeah, I have to say, this is not my favorite genre of beverage.
You're not a lemon lime soda person?
Because it doesn't taste like anything. I would rather have an orange soda, frankly. If I was going to guess, I would guess that right hand is Sprite and left hand is 7-Up.
I'm right there with you, Jesse. I would say crisp and clean, no caffeine, never had it, never will. Ha 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 ha. Rest in peace, incredible Renaissance performer Jeffrey Holder. I like the left-hand side, and I agree with Jesse. I suspect that it's 7-Up Who's right? Who's wrong? Only Jennifer Marmer will reveal.
You're right.
Yeah.
We're right, Jesse.
Sorry about that hip-hop culture.
Jennifer Marmer, this is my camera, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I have kept my hand on the sandwich I wish to keep. The Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen chicken sandwich. In the meantime, social media manager Natty Lopez has flown in, I am led to believe, 2 different hot sauces. One of which is what, Jennifer Marmer?
Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot. Yes, that's what I'm receiving the same information in my ear. And the other one?
Cholula.
Cholula, Lin-Manuel Miranda's favorite, I happen to know. And a really delicious hot sauce of its own. Both hot sauces, by the way, that have flavor. They're not just hot. They both have distinct flavors. Yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to tell the difference. And what we're supposed to do is dip our cold chicken sandwiches into the hot sauce.
That's correct.
And they're over here somewhere.
Yep.
Am I getting warm?
Very.
Okay. Let me try this first.
I dipped in left plate.
I dipped in right. I dipped my finger in the right. All right, I'm holding the left plate in my left hand.
That you have not yet tried.
And I'm dipping the sandwich in. Did I get some on there?
You did.
Too much?
Only time can tell.
I'll decide.
I know what's going on here. I see through your ruse.
Where's that right-hand plate? Am I near it?
No. Jesse's bringing it back to you. Uh-oh.
Jesse, where are you? Okay. This is now the right-hand plate?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to dip. Am I doing it?
Yes.
Am I getting enough?
Are you sure?
They do have very different flavors. They're very distinctive.
So dainty, so demure. I know which one I prefer, and I have a guess as to which it is. Jesse, do you have a judgment?
I feel pretty confident that left hand was Frank's and right hand was Cholula.
Mm-hmm. I concur. That is my guess.
And I prefer right hand.
Cholula.
Frank's, the left hand was a little spicier.
Yeah.
Right hand a little more flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not particularly a heat seeker, and so I'm going to go with Cholula. Again, a California classic.
Jesse Thorn, I love Cholula hot sauce. It's my baseline. I have it on my breakfast every morning. It's a delicious hot sauce. That said, how can I not enjoy the classic combo, chicken and Frank's Red Hot? The two, it's like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Two great tastes that go great together at 1 a.m. at a bar in Buffalo. I got to say, the left-hand side is Frank's, and I like it better. Who's right?
You're both right.
It is. The left-hand side is Frank's.
Yes.
Very specific flavor profile. But you like Cholula better on that one. Is that right, Jesse?
Yeah, Cholula is my preference.
Well, people like what they like, even when they're wrong. This isn't Battle of the Brands. Judge John Hodgman, Bailiff Jesse Thorn, final rulings. Dunkin', Popeyes, Red Vines, Lay's potato chips. Split decision. He likes M&M peanut butter. I like Reese's Pieces. Split decision. He chose Cholula. I love Cholula, but I chose Frank's. Cookies, Oreos, all the way, name brand. And by the way, bring back Hydrox. We want you. Anything you want to add, Jesse?
I love eating.
Thanks, everybody. MaximumFun.org. Become a member. Smash that like. Smash that subscribe. What else?
We love content.
We love content. Cheers.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
Of artist-owned shows. Supported
directly
by you.